to do an intro. So here is me editing the video with no makeup. Appreciate the natural face. Today I take you to a fragrance event, wine pairing and fragrance. Then we do a little update on my life. Oh yeah. Day starting with sushi is gonna be a beautiful day for sure. Nom, nom, nom. I'm filming. The light is not good. There, the light.
The light is perfect here. So.
No. The light will be perfect in our new home.
But it's perfect here.
No.
Are you joking?
No.
Don't put this in your vlog, huh?
Why?
Hairdresser of the year.
I don't know if that's going well.
I'm not sure.
So that's the hair color in the end. I think you've done a better job than all the color I did myself, for sure. Like my hair are natural dark brown, but I like them to be darkest brown. I just feel better when I'm in the darkest side of the force, okay?
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolute.
Arriving to Les Senteurs for the event with Olfactivo. This is a beautiful niche fragrance store. Here's the menu for today. 6 wine, 6 fragrances. Please stop. I did a vlog a few months ago about Olfactivo and I really enjoyed the less is more super classy vibe of the brand. So of course I said yes to the invite.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Little reminder, this is my favorite gourmand. I was actually wearing that to go. It's a very not your typical gourmand. It's a bit boozy, it's stunning. And this is oriental, this is the sexy one. I really love that, but all in classiness. And I also do love the woody one that I think it's cozy character, but at the same time, I don't know, super elegant again. I feel the popcorn was even classier than me tonight.
We are really excited to be hosting the event tonight. We're very excited to be stocking the brand. It's a really beautiful brand. It's full of vibrancy, it's full of colour. We had the big window put in yesterday by Olivia, not personally obviously. That would be quite a high ladder. A special night that Tom and Olivia have put on for you. So over to you.
When I set up the brand on my first maternity leave, I just never imagined being in this like scented mecca. As you probably know, at Olfactivo, we believe that the scent you wear should be tailored to your personality. So anything that you spray on should be worn like a second skin, and each of our fragrances embodies one of the main fragrance families, and we like to bring the personality, the characters, the moments that someone who is that fragrance family to life. With 6 different wines which are paired to the fragrances. Relax, enjoy, smell, drink a bit of wine. Thank you. So now.
Tasting.
It almost feels slightly honeyed.
Yes, and that's absolutely a influence of the aging of it.
So if you tasted it in 2018 or just afterwards, you'd get much more of the
100%.
the top notes as such.
Yes, it's exactly the top
Yeah.
note. So we would have, primary, secondary, tertiary.
You are currently smelling the floral, which we say is for the elegant, effortless, romantic personality. Florals are quite complex. They don't have everything together as it feels like they might wear like a 3-piece suit or a beautiful cocktail dress, but there's always a lot more going on. So this is why we ended up with this bouquet, which is the most complex of all the formulations. It's over 300 ingredients. So it starts really fresh. You've got mimosa, magnolia, English chamomile, that kind of calm feeling. And then as you get into the heart, really big florals in there. There's a bit of rose, a little bit of tuberose, osmanthus, slightly creamy, and also a little bit of spice. You're probably getting spice coming through. And I love the pairing with the wine because I think the wine it's got a little bit of it's that cut grass, it's that kind of edge in the heart.
Cleopatra reckons that you have wine stamina.
What is wine stamina? Being obsessed by wine?
No, being able to take a lot of wine.
Oh yeah, trust me. I'm from Brittany, France, and we drink a lot. We are Celtic, my dear. Yeah, we do.
This one. So some people smell it and they're like, oh yeah, this is me. And they keep me buying, they just love it, keep coming back to it. And also a lot of other people like smelling it on them, find them quite attractive. I think it's the flirt. We didn't intend to put it in there, but it's in there. It's someone who I'm like, they're not gonna love fruity and they're suddenly like,
See, I don't normally love fruit scents, but I really like this one.
Yeah.
I also love that that creaminess is that cuddle wish of the fruity, just to be loved. The fruity just wants to be loved.
So on Syrah, the wines that we're tasting are all what's called varietal wines. So in the world of wine, and I'm sure other worlds, that means that it's all just from one type of grape. So we've had Sauvignon Blanc, we've had Moscato, this is Syrah, and then the next two wines are all from one grape. There's a sake as well, which is obviously not a grape. This is what we call off-dry, so it's not fully sweet, but it does definitely have some residual sugar in it. And one of the things with Gewürztraminer, the most typical note I find is like rose water, sort of almost Turkish delighty. It has this real big perfume to it, but there's that more. Is it a good pairing?
It's such a good pairing. It's the top part.
Thoughts about the wine?
I enjoyed the sweetness of it, but if I'm going to have wine, which doesn't happen very often, I think I would like something woodier and darker.
Warm, welcoming. This is the person who you go around to their house and they're like, have you had a terrible day? Here's your glass of wine. I've cooked you a huge casserole. I've made you a chicken soup. You know, it's that. And that is that amazing top, which starts off quite fresh. You'll get the black pepper and there's a bit of freesia, and then you start to get into this frankincense, this sultry heart, and then right into the base of ambrette seed and vanilla. That what you're left with on your skin at the end of amber, like after a night out, is just this amazing silky vanilla on your that they love.
My thing, yes. Huh?
It's such a hard life standing drinking.
Oh Jesus.
Offers you a whole new spectrum. This is a Junmai Ginjo sake, which means you mill the 60%.
It's like A24 from Hermes. So having trying it with another person as well, like I felt it gives a different personality to everyone, which is fantastic.
We say you can wear it on its own, or you can wear it in combination with any scents in the collection.
Okay, enough. It's time to go home now. The event was amazing. I loved every second of it. I mean, the wine pairing with the fragrance is such genius. And actually, I was shocked how both are very linked and the wine was so much matching the fragrance. Hey, babe! Hey, babe! The bunny! You're not eating mama's boxes, okay? Not eating mama's boxes. So I'm doing my first boxes for the moving because I'm moving to London. I'm already in London, but with my boyfriend. I think 5-6 years now I haven't lived with someone like properly, so I'm gonna do another vlog where I'm gonna pack all my fragrance with you. Now I'm starting slow with some clothes. Also, being addicted to fragrances, I'm absolutely addicted to clothes, and I've got a lot to me, and I might give some from charity. I'm not sure, because if you don't know, I buy nearly all of my clothes from charity. This is charity, this is charity. Charity or thrift shopping or vintage store, because I enjoy to give a second life. I feel my clothes has more soul, they are more unique, and nobody dressed the same as me, and I have to say I enjoy this very much. My god, those boxes are too small. I ordered them and they said they were massive. This is not massive. We don't have the same definition of massive, maybe. I'm gonna put in maybe charity, not bin. Oh, I didn't give you a little bit update on my health. Some people are still asking because I've did some video about my health condition, the mess of my health. The kidney is going better. I've got chronic kidney disease, if you don't know, and kidney is going better those days, so it's all good. I'm feeling much better than I used to feel, for example, last year. Last year at this time, I was fucked up. How about the mental health? Because last year I started to have a lot of health issues, and it was a time where I was questioning my life as well. So it ended up by a massive burnout. Because of this, and also because of my job that I quitted last December, that was taking my life out. Those people in this company, they have no humanity. I don't know how they're ruling their business, but it was really bad. There's like really bad. Honestly, I've never been in such a worse company, and I did quite a lot of luxury houses, but this was far away the worst. The one that was selling itself as a family company. No, sorry, you'd have no idea what's a family company. Anyway, glad I'm out, and since that day I had a sick note for a few months because I was fucked up, and after my burnout, I was going to psychiatric hospital quite a few times because like I was done. If I'm talking about it, if that I'm a bit out of it, you know, so that's why I'm free to talk, and I always like to be transparent with everyone. So I was a bit done with life, to be honest. I've been very close to be very done with my life. So it's been very difficult. Like I was still doing some videos, but it was really harsh, and my heart was not there. My head was not there, and it was super hard. So it's been, I think, from far away, the few months the hardest of my life, and I finally got out of it. How did I do that? I got myself treated. They find me some disorder, bipolarity, stuff like that are resulting for traumatic experience that I had in the past. So yeah, since I'm aware of this, and since, you know, I started to understand more myself, everything is going much better. It's still hard. I still have mood swings, intense mood swings. Sometimes I'm feeling amazing, and sometimes I'm like dying inside, literally, but it's happening much less, so I'm happy about that. And I think this is because I can see the end of the tunnel. Especially like decided to do my own business was a tough decision, and when you don't feel well, it's really hard, but I think I took a good decision. Like, I'm 100% sure. It's hard, but it is worth this. I had like some traumatic event as well happening in April. I have talked about it quickly in one of my vlog. I had one of my friend that passed away, and that did that to herself. So it was really hard because we were not expecting it, but we couldn't believe that she would do something like this, especially because, like, for me, it's still hard nowadays to... I consider her as one of my best friends, for sure, 100%. But the last month of our relationship, it was just getting too much. We had like an argument, and I took my distance, and I was being cold the last month, which I think I will feel guilty my whole life, you know. So, oh gosh, I can't talk. I respect the decision. It was a decision, you know, and nobody can argue with someone's decision. Sometimes I'm having good moment, and I'm like, oh, if she would be there, she would have seen that, and blah blah blah. And sometimes it actually pushed me to do more. So it's been tough. It's still tough. I'm thinking a lot about her. I'm cutting here because I don't really like to see myself talk like that. I want it to be all about her. And she was an example of kindness, and will always be an example for me. Voila. So I don't know what the future is going to be, but Like this is where I started to fight against those dark episodes I had even more. The summer went, I focused more on my work. I met right after my boyfriend, which really helped a lot, and also finding someone that finally is accepting all of your dark side. Like you don't find someone like this to every corner, and I can tell because I never found someone like that. And especially for me it's very strange because I've been through a really long relationship before with not a good man at all, and this is so different. I think I came out of this by myself, by my little arms. When the downsides happen, like it's good to feel there's someone next to you sometimes. So voila. So for now the rest is like go with Mel into that new flat, enjoy little life, and at some point in my life going travel. I took some very hard decisions the past 2 years which guided me through hard times, but at the same time sometimes I'm touching happiness the way I never touch it in my life. So it's good. Anyway, the next month I'm focusing on the moving and focusing on videos a lot, and then I would love to go back to Brittany. I want to see my friends, I miss them. Life is tough, guys, and they don't tell you that when you're a kid. But it's okay. Everything will be alright. If I can tell you one thing is, no matter how hard it is sometimes, everything will fall down to place at the point if you want to. But I'm lucky I've got a supportive family, to be honest. I think, you know, when you're on social media, you idealize someone you don't know. You don't know anyone. Even when you see them every day on social media, you don't know what's happening in their life. Well, with all of these things, I need to take a step back from live community, from the community in general, and that's why I'm more discreet. I don't answer too much to messages because it overwhelms me very quickly, and sometimes I need just to be in my bubble and focus on me. So in December I'm going to be 30, and I feel I already lived 1,000 lives. But I'm getting out of this, and my 30s is going to be the best year of my life. Voila. That's the decision I make. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, the little update on my little life, and I wish you a lovely day. I'll see you on the next episode of the vlog for the moving, I think, the packing of the fragrance. Wish you have a lovely day. Don't forget to subscribe and help the channel. You can always send me a little tip on Utip. You have the link in description. It's always appreciated. Thank you for my regular one as well. I see you, and I don't say name because I want to keep anonymous things when we're talking about money. Yeah, thank you so much. So it's like a nice gesture and attention. And I will think about you when I create my studio, okay? Have a lovely day. Bye now. You want food? I know you want food. But you already had food. What are you doing? What are you doing? No. You already attacked this because he's not happy. Eh, ça va pas? Mais ça va, oui.
Viens, je t'emmène dans mon paradis bleu.